Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you can all hear me. So let me see. Yes, I see some thumbs up. That's really good. I see that there are a lot of people already. So and I'm standing here literally in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in a Dutch city named Gorinchem. Gorinchem. Don't try to don't try to pronounce it if you're not Dutch. And I have to be here in 15 minutes from now. The interesting thing is, and maybe some of you were reading it already. Thank you, Mary. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything yet. No, maybe some of you were reading it on the Facebook group. I That's always the thing with the balloon flights and that kind of things. It's always depending on the weather. But the weather is beautiful. Look at behind me. It's always depending on the weather, and that means that originally I booked this flight. I think 2 months ago, something like that, and then I could choose a location. And the thing is, in the Netherlands, normally the wind is coming from the southwest. It's coming from the southwest. So they have a certain location where they 7 out of 10 times, if it's going through, if the weather is good enough, they start over there. And but the last 2 days, the wind changed. The wind changed from southwest, or from west southwest to south southeast. So that means if we would go on the same location after, hi Natalie, hi other people. Now, if we would exactly do that, that means that we would end up somewhere above the ocean. So what I did is they called me earlier today, like, okay, Stefan, yeah, because of the wind, we're going to a different location that's a little more far, a little farther inland, a little more south also. So you have to go to a certain location, and also because of the new location, we are starting about 30 to 40 minutes later. So it's like, I just planned the tour and there are so many people who booked already. How is it possible to start so much, so much later? So that means that we have to be a little patient. And I'm standing now over here, and in about 10 minutes from now, I don't see anyone yet. So I'm really wondering, am I at a good location? But I followed Google Maps, and yeah, we can do an Ask Stefan Anything with, what is it, 400 people or so who are logged in. So just ask me everything you want. But I found already, just next to where I have to start, a really beautiful area. So look at this. I'm just gonna show you one moment. By the way, my name is Stefan, your guide normally in the Netherlands and in Belgium. So, and look at it. This is just an average Dutch town uh, named Gorinchem. It's in the middle part of the Netherlands, and they have beautiful water over here, with with nice willows over there. And B, yeah, there should be a balloon nearby me. No, they're coming over here and then they're gonna build it up, and that's at the other side, but I don't see anything yet. So I was thinking, before we are there, before we're going to fly, I'm just gonna show you some. And Lydia, yeah, if you're coming back in 30 to 40 minutes from now, most probably that will be around the time that we will go into the air. So I'm sorry for that, but there's one thing I cannot control, and that's the weather. That's also quite hard in the Netherlands to do that. So look at this. Can someone maybe help me who knows the name of this flower over here? Because I don't know. I really don't know. I know it's beautiful. Rape seeds. No problem. I'll be back. Mustard. Mustard. Koolzaad. Yeah, in Dutch it's koolzaad. They make oil from it. That's what I know. So mustard or canola, grapeseed. Get closer. Okay, sorry. I will get closer. This is the flower. So, Ian, yes, sorry, you're not the only one at all. So, but it's beautiful. Look at this. Look how nice it is here already. So I'm just checking around sometimes to see if I see maybe a car with a balloon or something like that. Please show us the leaves. Okay, wait. Just for the leaves, I'm just going over here. We have the flower again. And these are the leaves. There, I think you see them in the Netherlands, in Germany, also in Belgium and France. And the rest of the country is maybe a little, the rest of Europe is too warm, etc. But it's already beautiful. It's rapeseed. Thank you. Yeah, it's in Dutch we say koolzaad. So I don't know, rapeseed. What's the top of amount that people can join a tour? Normally that's 1,000. But it's already, I see 500 people. So I just I'm hoping. I saw already some other people also walking around here. Like, do we have to be here in the middle of fucking nowhere? Sorry for using that word. And exactly, Natalie calls that Oli. But look how beautiful the rapeseed is over here. Just showing you a little typical Dutch landscape. Next, I don't see anything yet, so just can walk here, and then we will come back in 5 minutes. So you see something typical Dutch, not one of these highlights where I'm normally going to, not to Amsterdam, Rotterdam, or other Dutch cities. Just like an average town in the Netherlands named Gorinchem, by the way, in the area that's between the big rivers. So, but it's beautiful, isn't it? So just do a little flower tour. That's okay. Look at this. It's a nice. And Natalie, just a neighborhood in my neighbor. Yeah, it's a little like that. That's true. That's true. So one moment we should see somewhere a balloon that will be. So we have time. If there's another tour that you want to do before, of about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, then that's still possible. And that's the only thing. I cannot control the weather. The changes, because these are last minute changes. There was also, thank you, Pauline. What are you waiting for in this little neighborhood? I'm waiting for, and I told it already before, but just let me repeat it for people that are joining later. So let me show you my face. I'm completely ready. I'm ready to get into a balloon. And originally I booked 2 months ago from another location, another part of the Netherlands. But what happened is that the wind changed. So they had, on the last moment, they had to change location. And it means that we're now in a new location, and it also that we start later. So, but I heard that literally at, 3 hours ago? So just before I went in the car to show you some windmills, I heard this. So, and that means I have to meet some other people over here, and then hopefully they're gonna build up the balloon, and then hopefully in about 30 minutes from now we will go into the air. So, but it's I'm also excited, but at the same time I can show you how it looks over here. It's literally just a road, a childcare center over here, Integraal Kindcentrum. Childcare, and yeah, it's just an average neighborhood. And yes, I also hope that we have enough space in the basket. And it should be, let me just walk a little to the other side, show you typical Dutch. Yeah, I know, the typical Dutch neighborhood. And it's, by the way, interesting, typical Dutch. And yeah, the town is Gorinchem, or Gorkum we say in Dutch, by the way, Tina. And it's also something typical Dutch. Look, we have the road over here with some parking spots, and over here, these are the bike lanes. So everywhere in the Netherlands, you have these bike lanes, just because it's the main form, or one of our main forms of transportation. So but basically, they were sending me to the little field that we see over there at the other side. So we see some trees, and behind there is a little field, and most probably, I think we have to go to see the balloon over there, but it's not there yet. So we have to be a little patient for today. As you can see, people on the bike everywhere. But it's a wonderful and also typical Dutch landscape. And I was with some of you earlier today in the area where we have a lot of windmills. And we're still sort of in the same area. And you can maybe see that a little. If we look at that way, it's maybe a little hard to see, but I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in and look at the end. You see over there at the end that it looks like a dike. So it's higher over there. It's higher over there because we are here again in an area that's under sea level. So the dike over there is one of the dikes that is protecting us against the high water. So, and hello everyone. So I'm still standing over here. Yeah, and I also, of course, I'm not the only one. I brought someone today who also wants to do a balloon flight. So just give me a moment. Yeah, you have to bear with me a little longer today. You were maybe expecting to be already in the sky, but for that, we have to wait. And how far I am from Amsterdam is about 1.5 hours south now. But let me, one moment. So, exactly, bear with me. Oh, he only lost now one of his shoes. But look at this fellow over here. Wait. Otherwise he cannot see it. So he is ready for it. He's ready for the balloon, of course. So the two of us together, and he is really prepared for cold weather, for all kind of other things. So let's see. He only lost one shoe, so Oscar is have to be on one shoe only. So let him. I'm just gonna do him in my backpack again. One moment. Yeah, and I was really thinking, should I start this stream just 30 minutes later? Because originally I planned to be 30 minutes before the meeting time, and now I am 15 minutes, 30 minutes after the meeting time, and now I'm 15 minutes before. So that's 45 minutes in difference. Hello. Sorry, some Dutch people. Hi. Hello. Hello. Some kids are always wondering, what are you doing over there? So, can the tour be extended? Yes, Donna, the tour will be extended for sure. So, don't worry, I will not stop the tour before I'm in a balloon. I'm only saying, like, if you're here, and you can also come back if you want in 30 minutes from now, because that's what I said before. I cannot control the weather over here. And Pam, maybe you should call the balloon company to see where they are. No, they will be here in about 3 to 4 minutes, if I'm right. So, and otherwise, and I also have my extra battery is now. Oh wait, it should work. It's now. You see blue lights, maybe. Blue lights. There they are. So, so let's see where we have to go to. Oh, is it? I don't know if it's charging right now. So hopefully it's charging. Otherwise, we have even more problems. But no, we just have to be patient. That's the only thing I can do. And wait until other people. I see some other people also standing. So maybe they're also waiting here for. Maybe they're also looking like, where is this? I see some other people with a camera. Wait one moment, just to show you. In the meantime, I'm just going to show you some more of the wildlife while we are waiting. So look at that. We have a little coot over there. Thank you, Natalie. And yes, I think the weather is cooperative. I really hope so. But look, this is a typical Dutch landscape again. Everywhere it's wet, it's high water. And this is also a little like the area where I was growing up. I was growing up not in Gorkum or not in Gorinchem. I was growing up in Gouda, but in an area like what we see over here. So very child-friendly, very child-friendly. And look, by the way, at the sky. You see in the sky that the sky is a little Gouda, exactly, Natalie. The sky is a little yellow. and at the back over there, it's a little yellow because of Sahara sand that we have here again. That happened about a month ago, I think, that there was a lot of Sahara sand, and now it is there again. So that can be when we are in the sky that the sky will be a little more yellow and orange than we should expect. So thank you, Luan. And yes, hello everyone. Also, I'm not gonna say hi to everyone because that is too much. So just wanna make sure it's now exactly the time that we should start, but or that we should meet at least. And I see 3 other people over here, and that's it. That's it. I think they have the same. The flower is king cup according to Google. Oh, thank you, Jay. That's also an interesting. That's also an interesting to know. 559 people on here. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, and these 559 people. Sorry, I have to say you still have to be a little patient. So, and I cannot do anything about it. I showed you already a little around. By the way, this is also again so typical Dutch, like these green parts, because the ground here is all river clay, or mainly river clay, and on clay there's not a lot that's growing on there. So a lot of the lands over here in this in this area are used just to graze animals. So a lot of cows and everything. So of course we are the country of the cheeses. So are you still flying over Rotterdam windmills? I don't have a clue at this moment because it depends on the wind. And I have the feeling earlier today it was really windy, but in the evening it's always calming down. It's always calming down. We are not that far away from the windmills, but it depends a little. It depends a little. So, but in the meantime, just every question you have, you can ask me right now. So while we are waiting for hopefully hopefully the company, and of course, if they're calling me right now, I now turned off my phone to have this stream to the stream with you. So let me see. Yeah, the tulip fields were beautiful. That's for sure. We will see some. Will we see some tulips? Most probably not in this area. So this area is a little more, we're calling it's the green heart of the Netherlands. So we will see more green than the colors of the tulips. But if you want to see the tulip fields, I can tell you already, you have to come back. You have to come back to me, with me on May 1st. Because on May 1st, what I'm going to do, I'm going into the sky again. But this time on May 1st, not in a hot air balloon, but in a plane. And with the plane, we will do a 1 hour flight over the tulip fields. So, and why on May 1st? Because at this moment, the tulip fields are not there yet. So you have a lot of daffodils, hyacinths, but not a lot of tulips yet. So normally, uh, normally on the first week of May, it's the best time to go over. And then still, we have to be a little lucky with the weather because it's still the Netherlands, and we never know. We really never know. So, do you get tired of tulips by the end of the season, Andrea? Yes, a little, a little. If I've done, but that's more me, I think. That's more because, and if you've been following me a little for a longer time, then you know that I don't like so much to do exactly the same tour more than 2 times. So if I'm doing it a third time, then it's a little like, yeah, okay, I've seen, been here, done that. So that's why I wanted to show you another uh, another another view from the flight. And also, if you're doing my tulip tours, for example, in Amsterdam, then you know that almost every time I'm trying to do another part of the city. And also in the Keukenhof Gardens, I'm trying to show you another part of the Keukenhof because that's also for myself. Otherwise, I'm bored myself. So I really think that the other people over here are also. I see some people over here standing the whole time, also looking around like, where do we have to go to? We don't see a balloon, but they were sending us over here. It's really crazy. Wait, let me check. Let me check if my battery is. One moment. I have to Ooh, my battery is charging. Well, I cannot check that, I think. Or can I? No. Okay, sorry. I was just checking if I could see it. So then, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it goes well. But I have an extra. I have an extra battery. I have several batteries with me, just to make sure that we can stay in the air. I don't see anything. So the new app is not saying it. I'm sorry. Okay. So let me see. Do you see? No, I don't see a charging light. So that's I see a little bigger bus coming over there. No, that's the city hopper. That's another bus, and I see more people in the meantime coming over here. So maybe I'm just too early over here. Too early. So let me, in the meantime, show you some more around still. Uh, if you don't want to wait, just come back in 30 minutes, and hopefully we're somewhere over there in the sky. How many are ballooning with me? I think in a basket it's about 15 people that are in one basket. But we'll see. We'll see. I thought earlier today when I checked that there were still 2 seats available. So maybe if you're fast, Natalie, you can still make it. They're going slow. So call the company. No, Amy, they were saying that we had to be here, and they delayed the flight. It was not me, and I only know that for 3 hours right now. So, and I thought like I can change and cancel the booking, but then a lot of you would maybe not sign up anymore. So that's and oh yeah, Sharon, that's nice. Maybe let's while we're sitting here on. Let me sit on. Is there a bench or so? No, there's not even a bench over here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here on this little pole. Oh, it's not so comfortable. Look, this is where I'm sitting on the second one. So the one over there. Um, balloon is on its way. Okay, thank you for calling them. No, but what I can tell you is that of course balloon flights are not something new. Not something new. People have been trying to fly with balloons already for hundreds of years, and one of the first, or a lot of experiments were in the 18th century. Earlier today, we saw some windmills from the end of the 18th century, and around the same time, that was also the time when more and more people were trying to see if they could fly with balloons. So, like what we nowadays are doing more often. Now, it's for me the first time, but what we can do more often if we want. And we have to go back to that time. And of course, the first people they were like, okay, uh, are we going to survive this? Because this was the time before we had planes, so people were not used to go up in the sky. Yeah, walking on a mountain, but they did not know what would happen. So the first hot air balloons that they were doing, of course, we are a little selfish. So what we did is the first balloon ever was not filled with people, but with animals. So what they did is they placed several animals in the basket and then let it all go up. Really all go up. So, and then they found out that if you're going higher in the sky, you will not die, that there's still oxygen, etc. So because people didn't know, yeah, you could go on a mountain, but is that the same as just going into the sky? So so that were the first experiments, and then some other people were trying to go further and further with balloons, and in the end they found out that they were doing more with the same techniques, and they were also finding out that one of the most important things is to make sure, of course, to have enough heat. So you have to make a heat the hot air, you need enough hot air. And how can you control it? And sorry, there was a very long answer to one of the questions. Is how do you control it? Partly is by the weight. So you need enough weight to um, stay in the air. And if you going down after a while, you can do two things. Or you add more hot air, and the other way is to go up is by, or to go down less fast, is by removing weight. So one of the nice stories is that some people, because in the 18th and 19th century, they were really like, okay, we want a new record. We want a new record. So some people were thinking, we're going over the canal. So we're going over the canal from France to the UK, or from the UK to France. So exactly, you can throw people off. So that's true. No, they were doing some experiments, and there were some people that want to go from France to the UK. No, the other way around, from the UK to France. And they had a balloon. They had a balloon. They were, of course, they first tried it all over the land, and then the big day was there. The big day was there to go all the way over the sea. And the first part was going very well. But then after a while, they were starting to go down, and they were seeing that they were not that far away anymore from France, because the canal, the channel over there is not very big. So, but they they had to go to the other side, but they were going down too fast, so they would not make it. So what they were doing is they were trying to remove weight. So what do you think they were doing to remove the weight to get to the other side? So what can you remove? What can you do? And Mireille, you already have the the first one. Now they were not throwing people overboard. No, the first thing that they were doing, they were peeing. They were peeing. They wanna, okay, let's pee, let's pee, let's pee. That was the first thing. And then yeah, they were a little further. So they were coming, but it was still not enough. So the second step was, yeah, they were still in the air, they were going down. The second step was everything that they were wearing, they were throwing over the basket. Just throw all your clothes. So in the end, they were uh, they were ending at the other side. They were ending at the other side naked. So the first balloon flight was after peeing, after throwing off almost all your clothes, and then ending at the other side of the channel without clothes. So hopefully today I don't have to do that, so that I don't have to throw Oscar or my gimbal, all of you. Maybe I should say like, oh, I have now 600 people in the basket. I will throw them over. So don't throw Oscar. No, don't worry. I don't have a parachute for Oscar, so I should have brought that maybe. I now see 5 people waiting over here next to me. So I really think as I'm on the, at least at the good location, and hopefully the company is coming. No parachute. No parachute for Oscar. Sorry, not this time. Do they still have sandbags? Oh, that's one of the other things is that earlier today, when they were contacting me about this evening, they were also asking, what is your weight? So I had to sign up. I had to tell them my weight, and it was mainly to make sure that that they have the right balance in the balloon. So to make sure that in the basket you also need some balance. Sorry, in Dutch it is balance, and in English it's balance. So it's sometimes confusing, but it's an important thing to find the right balance and to make sure that not all the heavy people are on one side and all the light people at the other side. So I'm 70 kilograms. So that's what is it? 140 pounds, something like that. So it's not that much. So, but of course, I said I also have a beer with me. And my backpack. Yeah, my backpack is maybe 3 kilograms or so. It's with some extra batteries and everything, and Oscar is in there. So yeah, maybe in total 75. I don't even know if I can bring my backpack. So otherwise, I will not. So let me, in the meantime, show you. Wow, the sky is getting more and more yellow. So Oh, 70 kilo is 154 pounds. Okay, so I'm even heavier in pounds, Tunya. Thank you. I thought it was times two. That's no, I did not have to give Oscar weight. Yeah, yeah. The sky is beautiful, so I really hope. No, my car is over here, so I can always leave it in my car. And in the meantime, so it's 2.2 pounds to the kilo. Thank you, Jody, for telling me. That's gives at least a little more feeling because sometimes all the calculation is a little hard. So okay, I was hearing this 3 hours before, so I was thinking, what am I gonna do to uh, for this 45 minutes before? But now it looks like the balloon company is even delayed. So, and Susie, I don't have a clue, but they should be here. They should be here now, and hopefully building it up. And I think they're gonna use this little field. Diane, maybe next time we'll bring my own balloon and my own burner. Maybe I still have from my time that the time that I was camping, I have a burner. So maybe I can do that the next time. But okay, in the meantime, still some more. It is wonderful, isn't it? Over here, the wetlands of the Netherlands. So one good thing is you can't miss a balloon, so you know when they're around. Now that's true, that's true. But of course they have to build it up, and I assume that it's coming out of a van or so, and that they're then gonna build everything up. No balloon yet, no, Adrian. I will let you know immediately. Yeah, for sure. These people are also going into the balloon, and how do I know? You may be wondering, how do you know? Yeah, they're also standing here already for 15 minutes. But the second thing is, they were asking everyone to bring someone, to bring someone, to bring something for your head because the burner can be quite tough, and I have to say the Hago. I don't have all that Hago stuff, and it was also a little too warm. So, but I the only thing I could find. So, wait, let me show you. So the only thing I could find really last minute because I only got that information 3 hours ago. So I have this one. Look at me. It feels a little like I'm in the 80s again. So with all these, how do you call this? With these patterns. So I hope you like my cap. So that's to prepare. Tie dye. Oh yeah, tie dye. So yeah, that's it. So but it is very colorful, isn't it? Hopefully, will be a colorful sky this evening. Thank you, Robin. I'm prepared. So only the balloon is. I'm feeling a little like when a lot of voyagers were, I think, last year somewhere waiting for someone who was climbing on a volcano if he would come back or not. So 613 admiring your tie-dye hat. Okay, thank you for that. So okay, come on. Sounds canceling ear gear works. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. I remember that. Yeah, so I don't know if some of you were on that tour. I think it's about maybe 8, 9 months ago or so that my colleague in Iceland, he was climbing on a volcano, and the tour was on, and he lost his reception, and I think he was gone for about an hour or so, and people were just waiting, waiting. Will he come back? Will he come back? And then after an hour, he came back. That's by the way also. Um, that's by the way also one of the things that when we go into the air later, hopefully we go, when we go into the air later, we will of course go higher in the air. And the thing is, higher in the air, the reception is less because all the 4G, 5G, whatever all these systems are called, are mainly focused, of course, on the ground. So, but we will go up. We will not go that high. So, I called and I talked to several people about that, and they were saying like, yeah, normally you should have signal, but they can of course not guarantee. So thank you, Pam. So hopefully we will have signal also on the top. I see 5 other people, so I'm assuming that we're with 6 and then with the crew or the staff. So you need to get Elon Musk to send you a Starlink. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and I planned this tour already for 1 hour and 40 minutes, I think. So that was I knew already that it would be longer and everything, but I didn't expect it to start this late. So, but I cannot do anything about it. So the only thing is just to keep on talking to you, and maybe drink something later. Maybe have a breakfast. Yeah, maybe if it's going far enough, Sarah. If we're going the good way, we're going over the channel, and I will have a tea with you, an English tea tomorrow morning. Would be nice, I think. So, do they have the Easter bunny in the Netherlands? Yeah, it's almost Easter. So yes, of course we have Easter bunnies, and the tradition is, I don't know if that's also in within Dutch. I don't think it's a typical Dutch tradition, but what I think from this part of the world, that what we do on Easter is that two things. One, we're painting the eggs. So you have paint and you have your boiled eggs, and then you're painting the outside in all kind of colors, a little like my hat. Um, and the other thing is that we are having like little chocolate eggs, like these little chocolate eggs, pure and milk chocolate and everything. And what we're doing is we trying to hide them everywhere in the garden. So this will be a night fly. Yeah, the nice thing is that it will still be a light for some longer. So hopefully egg hunt. Yes, exactly. Let me see. Easter egg hunt. Is that called the Easter egg hunt? Okay, okay. Yeah, sometimes so that's an interesting thing. Sometimes I don't know if it's a tradition that you're doing locally, or if it's something that you see in other countries. The other countries the same. So but yeah, that's the Easter time. And one of the other things, of course, Easter is also the time of the spring. So you see a lot of people have pieces, have flowers, have tulips, have all that kind of things. A lot of yellow, although the daffodils are typical for Easter. That's what you see here in most of the houses. So uh, Easter baby. Okay, I don't know that, Mark. So so yeah, and I have a lot of people on tour, and that frustrates me even more. And I'm really thank you for still staying with me, because it's already what is it, 37 minutes, and I can still not give you a balloon. I don't even see the balloon company, and the other people here also like I don't know where they are, and I also don't know how the car will see. So I'm sorry for all of this. I think they won't arrive. It takes a long time to unroll the balloon and set it up. Are you not running out of day? I don't know. I hope that I'm in the right place. Yeah, I hope so too. And otherwise, all the other people are also not in the right place. So because I'm not the only one for sure. I can see that. So, and in the meantime, yeah, it's the days are getting longer and longer, and um if if it's canceled today, if they don't show up, then of course I'm gonna do it again. Then of course I'm gonna do it again, because I'm not gonna uh, do because I'm so looking. I was so looking forward to do my first tour, so I'm still thinking it will be there. So, and yeah, so in the meantime, take another cup of tea, maybe something else. So, well, the sky is getting more and more beautiful. Look at that. I really hope that we will get to see this a little better from a balloon. You can also, I think you can still see you can still see over there is the sun. So it's still not completely down. Can I call the company? Yeah, the thing is I can call the company, but it's with the same phone as doing the stream. So I have to stop the stream then. So, but the balloon, um, Someone was calling the company and the balloon is on its way. So it should be here. It should be here. But the question is when. And of course, I'm not doing a balloon tour. Can we see Oscar again, please? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Wait, let me first get to the location over there. Wait, let me. So okay, I'm gonna talk some Dutch. So you know that already, so you will not understand what I'm saying. I will not film them because most people don't like that. I think if I'm doing it without asking. One moment. Jullie zijn ook op de ballon aan het wachten? Ja. Ja? Weer iets gehoord of helemaal niet? Ik heb ze gebeld, dus ze zijn onderweg. Ze zijn onderweg. Oké. Nou, dan moeten we nog maar even geduld hebben. Ja, dankjewel. I don't know if you were understanding that, but they were saying, we also don't know, we called them and they're on their way. That's what they're basically, they were basically saying. So, and over there, is there? No, also not. Every van that I'm, vielen Dank. No, Cora, that's German. That's German. That's German. That's almost the same. But it's, I said bedankt. Bedankt. Of dank jullie wel, I think. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. That's sort of so your normal first language. So, but at least for the people that were, speaking some Dutch, then you can hear that I'm really Dutch and that I'm not an expat who has been living here for a long time. I'm really Dutch, born and grown up over here. Also, not so far away, by the way, from where we are. And the interesting thing is, if the wind is the right way, then we can maybe end up somewhere nearby Gouda, and Gouda is the place where I was growing up. So, and Gouda, you most probably you know it from the cheese. So I'm from the cheese city, Gouda, or in Dutch we say Gouda, because the G is completely pronounced differently. So, and for people that are just joining again now, they were maybe thinking after 30 minutes the balloon is there. No, I'm still waiting. So, and thank you also. I see that Ian is over here. I saw Sarah before. I saw Pam, of course. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, the balloon is less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I could have told them that there is a lot of traffic. So I think I'm gonna be a typical Dutch person. Oh, they're now going away. Wait, one moment. Moeten we ergens anders naartoe? Buiten de waterpoort. Achter hem aan. Oké. Oké, I have to... We gaan ergens anders vertrekken? Oké. En jij gaat die kant op rijden? Oké. Super. Okay, we're going somewhere else, but I have to go in my car now. Wait. One moment. Okay. Where is the car keys? Yeah, drive safely. I have a lot of pockets everywhere. Uh-oh. Yeah, over there they are. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna throw you inside. Okay. Okay. Just gonna throw you inside. Hello. Sorry. Okay, we're now in the car. I didn't. Uh-oh, I almost lost them. And now my car is gonna make all kinds of sounds. Yeah, there he is. Okay, sorry for this. Hope you can still see me. I'm waiting for people on the course, at the moment that this is happening, and it's very busy. I have to keep track on the car. Sorry that you don't see it now. I have to. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is Racing with Stefan. Okay, great. Okay, now. Okay, this is Racing with Stefan behind the. Yeah, I see the. Ooh. We're just laying now somewhere. Hello. I don't know where we're going to. Somewhere else. I'm not from this area, so we're saying, yeah, you have to go to the water port, the water gate. I don't know the water gate, where it is. I hope you can see me a little. Yeah. Yeah, it's not so. Here in the Netherlands, we're still driving with the stick shift, so that's why I'm trying to control the gimbal, but that's a little harder. Oh no, there's not too much traffic between us. The thing is, I cannot pass any cars. I have to follow the rules, of course. Come on. I think it's over here. No, this is a little. Okay, this is live streaming. This is live streaming. You never know where you end. In the meantime, the sky is really beautiful. Uh-oh. It's now getting to the other side. Uh-oh. In the meantime, I'm trying to get you a little the new installation. Wait. What I'm gonna do? Get you in here. Hello. Sorry, I'm now not on the. And then I lost them. I lost them. So hopefully, I will come up with them. So I cannot do my phone the other way around. So this is the only way. Hopefully they'll wait for me somewhere. Unexpected. We're Stefan in the car. Hello, this is my car, by the way. My old trash car, as my wife is telling it. It's a Peugeot 206, so it's a tiny European car. I'm a little sweaty now from all the excitement. So we're in the car to go to a balloon. Hopefully we can still find it. Around because I said already I'm not from here, so it's not that I know the area very, very well. So I maybe have to call them later on for the. It's standing there or not? I think I saw him here going to the left, but I really don't know anymore 100%. Okay, fingers crossed. That's the car that we have to follow. Okay, not the white car. Okay, I'm going a little too fast now over here. Hopefully no police. Oh my goodness, this is. I'm gonna complain, I think. Because I asked them in advance about the stream if I could do that, and they said like, yeah, of course, no problem. But yeah, if you're starting your stream already, then yeah, it's not a lot. It's not that I can easily call them. So it's a lovely night. Hello, everyone. I'm now in a 19th century neighborhood. Car still or not? No, I think I'm following the wrong car. Oh my goodness. Oh no, is this the right car or not? Hmm. Or is it there? There are too many white cars. This should. This is not the one. Okay, maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one. No, it's the wrong one. I followed them and I thought he was signing me, but it was another one. So I'm now stuck somewhere in the nice and beautiful city of Gorkum. And oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop, and I think I have to stop the stream, and hopefully I can come back if I find the location. I'm sorry for that. Thank you already for joining me. And if it's not gonna work, for sure I'm gonna do them. No, that's not really Dutch, by the way, to sue people. There's not really a place here where I can stop, by the way. Is it here? No. Wait. Try one thing. I hope you enjoy it already, and I promise you there will be another balloon tour for sure. So because they should have known that it's busy, because it's always rush hour between 5 and 7. Oh, in the meantime, we're in a beautiful location, by the way. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna stop over here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wait. Can I stop over here? Oh, just a little further. One moment. I'm gonna show you at least a little beautiful part of this area. Okay, I'm just gonna call them that I love them and that their communication was not so good. One moment, I'm gonna get my gimbal again and I'm gonna show you. Sorry for this. Just one moment. Oh, now my gimbals also doesn't want to work anymore. No. Did we have already everything today? So there's still 600 people. Wow. Well, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you another time to the balloon. I'm just gonna complain to the company that they were not waiting for me, because they basically were not doing that. But in the meantime, look what we have over here. I'm just gonna show you this. There's a wonderful, very high windmill over there at the site. And I can also show you here a little the typical Dutch landscape. By the way, this is, I think, the result of one of the last storms that we had. We're here on the side of the river, and over there we have the city of Gorkum. And Gorkum is one of these cities that's built next to one of the big rivers. And I'm now walking here on the dike, and over here at the left side, we see that there is here are the lands, all the lands, and so I'm also gonna show you here. This is just, sorry for not missing the balloon, for not following up fast enough. But I'm now walking on the dike. This dike is protecting the land here at the left side. By the way, look at the little Swiss-style house with the blossom trees next to it. It's quite beautiful. But it's the dike, and it's protecting us against the water in the river here at the right side. And what you can see, we can go down over here, and there's a lot of grass. And the area over here, we're calling that the Uiterwaarden. These are the lands that can be underwater at the moment that there's more water coming out of the Alps. If there's more ice melting, if it has been raining a lot, then, oh wait. And thank you, Maura. Thank you also a lot of other people. Yeah, I know, it was buiten de waterpoort, I know. But the thing is, I have my second phone today not with me because I thought, yeah, I cannot all bring that in the balloon. Je bent in de buurt. Volgens Google. Okay, ik ben in de buurt volgens Google. Yeah, most probably I will be somewhere. No, but I'm just gonna complain. I'm gonna give you another time another balloon tour. So because I'm already stressed enough now because of this. So if you want, you can still walk with me a little uh, and look at how beautiful it is over here. I mean, of course, it would have been wonderful from a balloon, but also it is wonderful from over here, isn't it? So we're now walking down into the area that is the area of the where normally the water is with if there's enough ice melting or if it's raining enough, then this is all water, and then the water can come up even until the dike over here. And I will get a beer, but only after driving home, Pam. That's I'm not gonna do that in advance, not while driving. So, but these lands next to the river, it's really beautiful. You can see over here at the other side, you can see one of the ships. And let me zoom in a little. Thank you, Tunya. And Dave, I'm about 1.5 hours away from home, so I really was driving a lot. But you see over there, there's a ship. That's one of the ships going to Germany. It's going upstream. There's another one, by the way, coming from the left now, going downstream. That's filled a little more. You can see it's deeper in the water. And all the areas around is really a wonderful nature place where you see a lot of animals. I'm also hearing a lot of animals now at the moment. So yeah, she got in. Yeah, I know. But okay, what I'm gonna do is okay. One moment. I'm gonna call and see if I can come there, and if they still wanna leave me in the balloon. But if it's not gonna, the balloon company is waiting. No, no, let them go. Let them go. I'm gonna do another time. I don't want people were waiting already 40 minutes. That was already too much. So let them go another time. So just gonna show you over here. No, I'm not gonna. I'm done with the balloon for today. Another time, I promise. I promise to go. Alright, look in the meantime. The wonderful sky, a little dog, a cute dog. But it's also wonderful over here. And the light is magical, yes, for sure. But if almost every time when you're going into a balloon, it's hello. It's wonderful. Hey. So I want to get you a little more nearby the water too. And look how beautiful this is. It's not only the balloon. At the back, there's also a tiny house. I think that's the house of the mayor. Or in a lot of these places, the house of the mayor is the biggest house. So, and thank you for people that were joining me already for a long time. And then at the back, you can also see the tower. We can even hear the tower now. Look how calm it is over here. I don't know if you can hear also all the birds around me. Can you hear that or not? And the church bells a little further away. Yeah, it is really beautiful over here. one of these areas. I mean, normally if I would say I'm gonna do a tour to Gorkum to show the windmill, nobody would book, I think, because you don't know it. But it's so wonderful. And yes. Oh, there's another church bell. Ding, ding. And I can zoom in, of course. This is it. Yeah, that was let's say, a lot of improvisation. Then some stress, but it's really pretty over here. So most of my tours, I'm focusing more on cities. But this is also, the Dutch landscape is also so beautiful. And you can see over here that several of the trees are even in the water. So these are really the wetlands over here. So I also think I have to be away from here in about an hour from now, because then it's mosquito land. And what we see over here, by the way, is not a crocodile. We don't have, as far as I know. I should do Alex meditation tour. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe I should. No, no, I'm not into meditation. Look at this over here. How beautiful it is. Dankjewel, Carly. Dankjewel. We should go for a drink. Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, I also have to drive back to. And someone was asking about. Someone's asking about the windmill, and also the windmill over here. And almost every windmill in the Netherlands, there's still living someone, a miller. I don't know exactly for this one, but it's well maintained, as you can see. It's well maintained, and it's standing on one of the walls. That's most probably one of the city walls. So the city walls slash the dikes to protect against the water, but also to protect against, of course, the enemies that could come from the east or the west or everywhere. So, and if you're just joining, you would maybe think, Stefan, you're with your feet on the ground. The balloon was very extremely late, and then on the last minute, after 35 minutes of waiting, they were saying that I have to go to the other side of the city. There was a guy driving in front of me. I said, follow me. But I lost him in traffic, and he was not waiting. So, and it's, this is the city that's called, we're in Dutch, we're saying Gorkum. Gorinchem. You're writing it. Don't try to pronounce it. It's a wonderful city next to one of the big rivers. Someone was asking, is this the Maas or the Rhine? And I have to say that I don't even know exactly. I think because a lot of the waters are there are coming inside the Netherlands as the Rhine and the Maas, and then they're intertwining in sort of a delta, and a lot of them are getting Dutch names. So this can also be the Waal or the Lek. No, it's not the Lek, but so. But it's wonderful, isn't it? I'm now here between the people that are uh, with all their dogs, so I have to be also a little careful that I'm not stepping in the poop. Thank you, John and Colette. Also, but it's wonderful, is it? Yeah, I think I don't know if I ever did an improvised tour like this before. Even in a location, I know a little, of course, about the Netherlands, but I did not prepare anything about this location because I also didn't know that I was going here. So, oh, look at the geese over there. This is the wow. Well, thank you, Vivian. I knew that it was not the lek, but the Waal. Yeah, the Waal over here. So, and you can also see over here. Look at the sky, by the way, how beautiful it is. And you see at the end there's one of the big ships that's getting over the river. Oh, some nice reflection. Look at this. We're now just above. Okay, no things from the sky, but at least I can give you some reflection shots on the borders of one of the rivers in the Netherlands that's floating through the city. And you can see at the end there's a big ship laying, and that's one of these ships that are doing river cruises. A lot of people are coming, tourists to the Netherlands to do a river cruise. So, for example, starting in Amsterdam and then going all the way over the rivers into Germany and sometimes even as far as Vienna or Budapest. So there are river cruises from Amsterdam to Budapest, for example. So, oh wow, this is beautiful. Please share me some of these postcards because I think they are nice. The European river cruise, yeah, no, that's then you come on places like this. So they're stopping on a lot of locations, these calm cities. A lot of people don't know. So, dankjewel, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Also, other people for. I mean, I would have preferred to be in the balloon, but yeah, let's say shit happens sometimes, and I'll be back. I'll be back in the balloon. The good thing is that there are more nice days in the Netherlands. It's not only one, and the season is not ending yet. And at least the next time that I will go into the area is on May the 1st. On May the 1st, because on May the 1st, I will take a plane. That's really crazy. I will take a plane to take you over the flower fields. So, wow. Oh, Sarah is still here. Thank you for still joining. Yeah, so it's on May the 1st. And then I will go over the tulip fields. We will not only see that, we will also see some parts of the dunes. So some of you have maybe been with me to the city of Scheveningen nearby The Hague. We will also see that and several other locations. So, but I'm also really looking forward to show the tulip fields from the sky because that's a different perspective. Oh, look at this. How beautiful. Wow. So no, I'm not going into the balloon anymore. It's really sorry. I can sometimes really be so. So I hope you still also enjoy this little piece, this little calm piece of the Netherlands around the windmill. I don't know the name. I thought it was from the 18th century when we were coming nearby. But look at this. It's wonderful, isn't it? You see the cannons? You see the red, black parts there left from the windmill. That are two of the cannons that were protecting the city of Gorkum. So just we're getting. Oh, I thought it was the house of the mayor, but it's just to get inside the city through the walls. And the interesting thing is, the walls over here are more to protect against the water than to protect against enemies. You can see that on the sides over here. This is really can be closed down just to make sure that the water is not coming inside the city. So, and it's beautiful here, isn't it? Yeah, I know. There are so many places like this in the Netherlands. I mean, I've been making so many tours, but it's still not enough because there are a lot of places like this. Really a lot. So here the windmill. Oh, Sharon saying you deserve an Amstel. She's talking about the beer. I'm not really a fan of Amstel. That's really, yeah, that's of course the most famous Amsterdam beer, or maybe together with Heineken. Uh, but it's not my favorite one, not at all. It's just normal. It's just normal beer. Okay, so this is also the Netherlands, the lowlands, and from here we can see the river again, a little better. With so so two of the cannons over here. Do you see the balloon in the sky? Yeah, most probably in 30 minutes or so. That's I don't know. Look at this. Look how wonderful. There. Oh, this one is the balloon company. Yeah, that's their problem. I'm not going into that balloon anymore. Look at this. How beautiful. And it's a cute town, isn't it? Yeah. So all come to Gorkum. Tourism here is not very big. So look at this. Look at the sky also. I hope you enjoy my alternative tour. I still see a lot of people. This hidden gem, exactly. A wonderful postcard with the sky at the back. And the sky is our reward. Thanks to the Sahara. Thank you, Egypt, Morocco, all these guys over there for sending us some of the Sahara sand. And yeah, we hear the geese. And over there again, another ship. So I really hope you enjoyed it today. I will do some last shots from maybe the front part of the windmill. Maybe let me try to get it completely on over there. So, and it's enjoyable here, isn't it? Yeah, this part of the Netherlands, it's in between all the big cities. We're calling it the Green Heart. So, het Groene Hart in Dutch. And this is also part of the green heart of the Netherlands, the open place between the four big cities. So you could call it sort of a central park that we have. And this is a nice one. This is a really beautiful windmill. It's called the Hope. The Hope, I don't have to translate that. It's from the 18th century. I saw that already at the start. You can see it's built a little higher to get more wind, to have more power. And let me see, where can I go? Over here, yeah. Also, the name is written on the side. It's from 1764, and I'm not so good in guessing, but I think it's about 40 meters high, 35, 40 meters high. So, and you can see that there are four blades on the of the windmill, and there are some sails over it. So if there is enough wind, then, or is there not enough wind, then they can use the sails to capture some extra. Oh wait, I'm seeing something else. Wait one moment. And yes, Liz, that's the next one. Hopefully the plane will go and the weather will be good. That's the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna run to the top. Wait, just wanna show you some more. Okay, I'm now a little higher because I saw something else. Look at this. We have a wonderful view all over. Oh, look at the sky over there. This is amazing, isn't it? This is amazing. It's almost, I don't believe it. Almost how beautiful this is. And the plan was not even to go up over here, but also to show you, look, wonderful blossom, cherry blossom over here at the side. I cannot come a lot more nearby. Beautiful day for a balloon ride. Yes, I know. I know. There will be other beautiful days for balloon rides. So maybe soon we will see a balloon coming up somewhere behind, but not with me this time. Another time. And thank you, by the way, if you enjoy this tour and if you want to do a balloon or a flight with a plane over the tulip fields, or join me on Thursday to the Floriade Gardens, or join me to the Keukenhof Gardens. Thank you, Kelly. That's all possible. Oh, wait. But then you have to follow me. It's somewhere in your screen, I think on the bottom or at the top. So I'm now standing on the highest point. Look at this. With the cherry blossom, I see more and more mosquitoes now above me. So it's in the upper right. Thank you, Liz. I don't know, but I think it's not for every system in the upper right. Some of the systems is at the if you're in the app, I think it's another location. Don't get bitten. Yeah, there are worse things in life. So look at this. So thank you again for joining today on this alternative tour. I really, in the end, this is calming me down, at least the sky and the sound of the birds and everything. So I hope you enjoyed. In the end, I enjoyed. And I'll be back in a balloon for sure. Hopefully the next tour will be with a little less improvisation. I mean, I'm not a tour guide who's really doing scripted tours. As you know me, then you've seen that already. But to do 1 hour and 15 minutes of improvisation, that's even for me maybe a little too much. So no, thank you for, this is my face again, by the way. Thank you for joining. The follow is over there or somewhere in your screen, or just go to heygo.com/Stefan. Thank you also for all the tips. And I promise you, I will give you that balloon flight for sure, because I want to do that myself too. I was so excited for that. So thank you again for joining. Thank you also all my colleagues that wanted to join. And oh, this is, by the way, also nice. Here we have the police on the bike. So this is also the Netherlands. 3 policemen on the bicycles. That's how we do it over here. Tot de volgende keer. Yes, I really want to thank you again for joining. Look at the beautiful sky behind me. I will give you a last view of this, and then I'm gonna travel home for about 2 hours. And no, 1.5 hours. And then have that drink at the end, of course. So I always say goodbye to the sky over here. Thank you all. Bye bye.